Hey everyone, welcome to Coding with PS. Code, your new favorite place to learn coding. Today we're diving into something every developer needs to know, Git and GitHub. Git and GitHub. By the end of this video, you'll know how to track your code, save versions, and push your work online like a pro. Like a pro. So let's get started. So let's dive deep into Git and GitHub. So what's Git? So Git is a version control. It helps you track changes, work on different versions, and even undo mistakes. And GitHub is an online platform where your Git projects or repositories live. On GitHub, you can share code, collaborate with others, or back everything up in the cloud. So there are two types of Git repositories: remote repository, which is on your GitHub, and the local repository, which is on your Git. So you can pull from your GitHub remote repository to your local repository, and you can make changes on it, commit changes, and then you can push onto the GitHub repository where it stores on the cloud. So now let's hop onto our browsers. I'm using Google Chrome. Search over here Git for Windows and click on the first link that you get. Then you have to click here to download it. And the next thing you need is Visual Studio Code for Windows, of course, or Mac, whatever you're using. So download for Windows. Install these two things. These are very important so what you have to do is first log into your GitHub or make an account if you don't have already made an account. So log into here, and on your dashboard you can see new here. This is for new repository. You can name your repository anything. I'm gonna name it Git, and the repository already exists on this account which I've already made, so I'm gonna just name it 01 or anything else so it's available. And you can set it to public. Anyone on the internet can see this repository. You choose who can commit. And a private repository, you choose who can see and commit to this repository. Only you will be able to see this repository, and it will not be on the public domain. You can add a readme file over here, and you have to create the repository. Okay, so your repository is created over here right now. And now what you'll have to do is go to Visual Studio Code, and you have to clone Git repository from here after installing the Git and everything. So you can click on here to clone repository, or you can go to terminal and first check if you have initialized the Git that you installed. So initialized empty Git repository on C user, and then after this what you can do is you can clone the Git repository from here. This is a much simpler method, so just do it from here, and you go to your code and just copy this link and go back to your Visual Studio Code and just paste it over here. So yeah, it's gonna do that. Choose the repository destination on your local computer. So I'm gonna just make it over here, select S repository. It's gonna, would you like to open the clone repository? Yes, please. So now you have opened the repository over here, Git 01. So let's get started with the basic commands. So what we're gonna do is first we're gonna write anything. This is my first repo on Git. You can start like this, and then you can open the terminal up. So first git init, we already did that, but do it as well again. Reinitialized existing Git repository. Okay, so I typed this is my first repository on Git, and these are the various commands that we're gonna be using throughout this tutorial session. So the first and foremost thing you have to do is save this. Okay, so git init is initializing Git. This is the first command you run for a new project. And then git remote add origin. This is the thing that we did for connecting local to remote repository. You can initialize and do this command instead of the cloning part, but we initialize the repository onto the GitHub. So let's just skip this. So git branch main, we have to switch branches towards main. I'm gonna teach you about this branches concept later on maybe on the next video. And then this is git add. So what is this is, when you git add, working directory is your local repository on the local machine on your PC. So when you git add, it's going to go to staging area, and then you can git commit towards the repository. So git commit, and this is your message here. You can add anything over here, like added bug fixes or anything like that. Okay, save it, the main thing. Okay, now git status after everything. So first we're gonna do git branch m towards main. So we're gonna switch to main branch. Capital M means moves and small m means message, like this. Okay, so now we're gonna add everything to the staging area. Git add dot with a space. So this is on the staging area now. Okay, now we're gonna commit it. Git commit with, okay, this the T M message, and now we're gonna added bug fixes, etc. You can write anything over here. Okay, and we're gonna insert it. Okay, so now we're gonna check git status. Okay, git status on branch main. Your branch is ahead of origin main by one commit, so we have one commit on the local repository. Use git push to publish your local commits. Nothing to commit, working clean. Okay, so you just have to git push now. Okay, git push for now, and it's gonna push it. Yeah, so there's that. So let's check it. So git 01, this was the 01 part, and yes, we have it here, everything on it. Git init, git it now. And how do you delete a repository? Do you remember I created a git? So what we're gonna do is delete this repository. Go to the setting, go down, and you can change the visibility over here, or you can delete this repository or archive this. Okay, so delete, we're gonna delete this. I want to delete this repository, I understand. Okay, now what you have to do is write git like this. You have to write this, and you want to delete this repository, and it's gonna delete. You have to use your password for it. Just delete it, it's gonna go. Okay, so that's a wrap up. And that's it. You've now learned the basics of Git and GitHub. It may feel like a lot at first, but it becomes second nature with a bit of practice. If this video helped you, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment if you got stuck. I've got you covered with it. And this is Coding with PS, where we learn, build, and grow together. See you in the next one. Thank you. How to commit tree of GitHub. And tell me what you want to watch on the next video. Till then.